What's going on, my friends? Happy Wednesday. Lots going on energetically. If you've been watching the news at all, just keep your wits about you. Stay in your lane, folks. Stay healthy, stay grounded, be at peace. Do what you can to keep yourself sane. We're gonna continue to move through these energies. We've got that new moon coming up. What day is that on? I believe that's on the 29th. I'm sorry. I think that might have been today. The new moon is today. What am I talking about? The full moon must be on the 29th. Yeah, so we have a new moon today. New moon energy, right? New moon, new intention. So we have a new moon in Capricorn, new moon in tangible earth energy. I was wondering why I was feeling so a little spun around today. Yeah, so let's see. What do you want to create? What do you want to create on the earth plane, tangibly, in this Capricorn energy today, you guys? This is the opportunity for you to get really intentional on that energetic frequency. So, new moon in Capricorn, new moon energy. Set the intention, and then in 6 months, you can determine when we have that new moon in Cancer. You can decide if that energy, that intention that you set forth with the energy this month will be in alignment. You can gauge where you're at in that process. So, there you have it. So this is your new moon reading. Surprise! I am so off. I don't even know what the F is going on. But let's see. I woke up this morning off, and then I meditated, and I thought that would help. I can feel like that is what's going on here. So things are changing. Things are changing, you guys, and I'm so sensitive to it right now. So let's see where we go with this. It's Wednesday, January the 13th, 2021. Lots going on. Lots of crazy energy happening. Let's see what we can do to align ourselves in very grounded, peaceful space. Let it shine. Sing your own song. Know your worth. 3 of my favorite cards. Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Because there's your little canary singing her own song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And then Skunk Spirit. Skunk Spirit knows her worth. She is like, I am beautiful. Right? I am beautiful. I have my own song. It's a beautiful song. I'm going to let it shine. It's interesting how these cards came out because the skunk and the canary are both looking at the peacock. So I think it's really important that you stay grounded in knowing your worth and value and your authentic voice as you face the energy of being able to confront yourself with how do you come out of that? How do you use your voice? How do you use your worth and value to authentically ground in something that really shines a light on what is for your best and highest good for you right now? For me, what I've been really doing is meditations on seeing who I am in the future, developing a relationship to that feeling, and then being that energy so that it can just naturally manifest in my life. I just have to design it. I don't have to necessarily create it. By just emanating that energy is what's going to be cultivated in the space. So let's see. Hanged Man. Seeing things from a new perspective. Yeah. That may have, you might have to look at things differently. Ace of Cups. 3 of Swords. Moon. Knight of Swords. 2 of Wands. 4 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Hermit. 10 of Cups. You guys, I just shuffled these cards. And I shuffled these cards, and when I did this reading yesterday, the Ten of Cups was the outcome card. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. In the next month, you're going to get really clear about energy that you have aligned yourself in that has been manipulative and painful and dishonest with your authentic true self, that has been not in alignment with your true worth and value. The moon is here. So we're in this new moon energy, and over the next moon cycle, I think things are going to become really clear to you, because you're seeing two of wands here. You're looking out. In this Two of Wands, it's looking back at the past. So you're going to start really seeing how maybe you have engaged in particular cycles, particular energies, particular ways of being that have not been for your best and highest good. And when you start to get really illuminated in that energy, when you really start to see that about yourself, there might be some upset that comes forward, or there might just be some upset that comes forward in your life for whatever reason. But I think it's really important that you stay grounded and you see how to operate in a new heart-centered space, and trust that where you're going is far healthier for you. You're healing, you're getting grounded, you're taking time to really manifest the kind of abundance and love that is for your best and highest good, and you're transforming that. And as you transform that energy, it's going to come towards you. As you transform your ways of being, what is meant for you, this Ten of Cups energy, is going to come towards you. There's going to be a new offer. And you're seeing the truth about energies that aren't in alignment with where you're headed, what you're manifesting, what you're creating. You're evolving out of lower vibration frequencies. You're evolving out of habits. You're breaking the habit of being yourself. You're breaking the habit of being in ways of being, you could follow that no longer serve where you're going based on what you're seeing is possible for your future. So as you really stand in your worth and value, and you stand in your authentic voice, and you shine it out there into the universe, and you manifest what is really, truly what you want, when your brain and your heart can actually, truly feel that, when you actually have the intention and the feeling matching. Because you might say you want something, and you try and manifest it, but deep down, is that really what you want? Because if it is, and if it was in your best and highest good, then what is the block here? What is blocking what's supposed to be meant for you from coming in? So this is really you starting to see things newly, a new perspective about what is love, what is like just being in love, and not necessarily in a relationship. It's just being love for yourself and for the world and for what you're doing with your family, with your work. What is the self-worth value of love for you? What does that mean? How do you coherently align your frequency with true, authentic, unbridled internal love? This is what this is about. And once you align yourself in that wholeness, you won't even care about anything else. Nothing else matters, because you are so whole and complete with who you are. You could care less about anything else, because you know that what is meant for you will come to you. You know that what you're creating is abundance. All right, let's see. What are the blocks here? It's moving. Not getting stuck in anything that is disillusioned or seductive. Capricorn energy right here, baby. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Devil. So moving through, all right. So moving through You're almost there. You're in it. You're in the transitionary. I say this a lot, but this is like, when the Nine of Wands shows up, it just reminds me to just keep it pushing. And I keep saying this. We're there. We're on the precipice. We're in the in-between. The in-between worlds. You know, it's like you're in between worlds. You're actually now in the in-between. You're no longer in the old, but you're not quite in the new. But you're in the process. You're in motion. You're actually moving. You're moving responsibly through this. And it's going to be really important that you keep moving. You don't stop when something shows up that might look like what you want, but isn't completely that. It has to be completely that. Not an illusion of what that might could be. It has to show up as it is. As is. Not potential. Because the quantum realm is an infinite possibility of potential. There's so much infinite potential in there. Why would you commit to something that isn't what is as is for you? Because it almost might be. Don't settle for anything that isn't. Okay? Because you're going to get what you want. You're going to get what is meant for you based on what you want, not a rendition. Okay, so let's see. Messages from Spirit right now. Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Five of Wands. Holy moly macaroni. Shit. All right, you're seeing the truth of things that have been confusing. You're learning new things about conflicts and stagnation and dishonesty and bullshit that has been in the space. And it's really important that you be honest with yourself and no longer make excuses for what something might be, something wasn't, to yourself, not to anybody else. Like, no longer justifying why you're doing something. No longer justifying why you're staying in something, like a job or a relationship. Like, you know, I kept my pastry shop because I had a fiduciary responsibility to it. But at the end of the day, I didn't like it. And I became a vegan, and it was completely counterintuitive to who I was becoming. So now this is about really being honest with yourself about what no longer aligns with your fundamental value, with your authentic song, with your truth, with your worth. And really facing that head on is different. There's some difficult energy here, but the Queen of Swords is Seven of Cups, confusion, Page of Swords, and learning new things that might really be conflicting to what or how you thought things were supposed to go, and not getting stuck in your upset about that or your disillusionment, not focusing on the good to justify the bad. Well, I have had the store for all these years and I like my customers. If the only reason I have my business is to like my customers, that isn't a reason to have my business. If the only reason I like my job is because it fits with my routine, it isn't a good reason to have the job. It has to be in alignment it has to coherently align with your frequency. And you have to be honest with yourself about that. All right, so moving forward, it's going to feel like your world is completely turned upside down. And you might feel completely lost. But it's important that you keep doing the work, because what you are creating is the life that is meant for you. You are designing the life that is for you, and then what is going to happen is just the natural creation. It's just going to naturally come to you by default, by design. Because you designed it, it's just going to show up. That's just the science of it. So allow for everything that isn't related to what you're creating to crumble to the wayside, to have this go through the tower moment, go through the loss, and keep working forward. Keep moving forward. Keep doing the work to design the reality that is in alignment with the personality you're developing in your internal space, okay? Deep knowing, why. Imagine, this is beautiful. So you know why. That you have your intuition, you know deep down. You know deep down why you're going through this. So just imagine the life that you want. And imagine what that looks like. Start practicing that reality now. And trust that your intuition, that your coherent energy is going to bring that into your magnetic field. Okay? So over the course of the next month, look for the signs. I've been seeing signs. It's the weirdest thing. Weird signs. So just allow, you guys, allow yourself to really change and grow. Release your resistance and step into your greatness. Step into your greatness. Okay? During this new moon energy, set the intention. Imagine who you're going to be in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, whatever. And just start being that. Okay? Being that in your body, being that in your mind, having it coherently going through your system. And then it's going to get really clear. Every day it's going to get clearer and clearer. Okay. Happy new moon, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you again in the next video. Ciao for now.